Good day, good people. It's your boy Mysteree, and welcome to the latest edition of Most Wanted, the films that we can't wait to see come into the screens, both big and small, this April, and we think you should be watching out for as well. Now, for a special treat, I thought I'll bring the whole team together. So we've got Dani, Matt, and Cal, and we're going to share with you what we think you should be looking out for this April. So kick things off first, we're going to go to Cal. What are you thinking?
Okay, so the first one that I'm going to be talking about, which I'm really looking forward to, I can't pronounce it. It's called the Mauritanian. Is that how you pronounce it?
The Mauritanian.
Thank you very much, Dani.
2 points. 2 points for Dani.
Yeah, whatever Dani said. That movie. It follows a guy that's been held in Guantanamo Bay for a number of years, linked to the 9/11 bombings. And I believe it's Jodie Foster. I think Jodie Foster's in it, if I remember correctly. And I can't remember the name of the lead actor, but he was also in a BBC drama called The Serpent. And he was really good in that. So I'm really looking forward to that. There you go.
Great.
Yeah, really looking forward to that. I'm a fan of his, I'm a fan of Jodie Foster as well. The trailer looks great. Yeah, really looking forward to that one. That's probably
so let me jump in there. I did actually watch that. Last week it was. Yeah, really good film. Definitely really enjoyed that. Only thing I was a bit suspect about was Benedict Cumberbatch, his accent. I don't know, sometimes the American accent doesn't quite drop for me, and it kind of kept pulling me out of the scene. But apart from that, Jodie Foster, top notch, really good film. Definitely recommend that. I'm going to come in with Mortal Kombat. Now, this was my childhood. This is my teenage years, and the last one was in 1996, I think it was. So this is like a proper big relaunch of it. And the trailer looks absolutely nuts. Blood, guts, gore, exactly what I'm looking for. I mean, not what I'm looking for. I'm not a psychopath or nothing, but I do like that kind of action. And it's bringing those characters back to the screen. It does actually look really, really good. I'm definitely looking forward to that one coming this April.
You want to talk April? So as you may have suspected, it's awards season. So April for me is entirely about awards films. The Baftas are on the 11th of April. The Oscars are on the 26th, which is like 2 months later than they normally are. And I will be spending the whole of April watching every nominee, which I do every year, because I like to watch them all if I'm going to decide who I think could win. And I've written some down. You've got some top nomination films out this month. We have Sound of Metal is out on Amazon Prime on the 12th of April.
Seen it.
Riz Ahmed plays someone who's losing his hearing. He's up for Best Actor. That's up for loads of awards. Minari is out on demand from the 2nd of April. I watched it last week and it's incredible. And just sneaking into April, Nomadland is out on the 30th on Disney+. It's not, you haven't got to pay extra for it. They're not using the service they're using for their films, so you can watch that on Disney+. And all three of those films have sort of historic awards nominations to them, so they're pretty important films.
I told you I'd get it for you, and I did. Don't front in front of the boys now. I told you I'll get it. Did I deliver? Dani, deliver?
Okay.
Give me my props, damn it. Give me my damn props. All right, Matt, what are you looking at?
Well, I'm just going to echo what you said, Meeks. Mortal Kombat is like, obviously being a big film head and being a big gamer, Mortal Kombat is the one I'm most looking forward to. The original, obviously, is a cult classic. Mortal Kombat Annihilation, which was the sequel to that, which came out in 97, is the absolute worst, best film ever. It's level. It is absolutely hilariously bad. The effects are bad. And yeah, just having them right the wrongs. The original was obviously PG. This is R-rated. The fatalities, I cannot wait. The trailers have been great. They've looked awesome.
Finish him.
So yeah, very much the childhood It's 20 years in the making. The trailers look fantastic. I like the way that it's authentic to the actual gaming series. So lots of blood, lots of swearing, lots of drama, and that's what I'm most looking forward to coming. Nice.
All right, back to you, Cal. You got anything else on your list for April?
I have. I've got Thunder Force with Melissa McCarthy and Octavia Spence. Now, I am a undercover Melissa McCarthy fan. I have got a crush on her.
Wow.
I think she is absolutely tremendous. Everything about her I just love. I love her movie.
She's brilliant. I support that, yeah.
Yeah, she's great and she's sexy. She's lovely as hell. I love her movies. I love the silliness of them. I think she's hilarious. I think she brings a good vibe to every movie. The trailer just looks great. Anything with her in, I'm lapping it up. I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, Thunder Force. As soon as that out, I'm all over Melissa. Like a thunder.
I'll jump in. Tom Clancy's, I do want to see Michael B. Jordan in Tom Clancy's Without Remorse. See how he kind of takes to that level of kind of filming. He's obviously like very high. He's involved in everything now. Michael B. Jordan's kind of one of the golden boys, so it'll be very interesting to see how he takes this. That's dropping Amazon Prime end of April. But yeah, I'm interested to see how he performs the role in a kind of series and see how he steps up in that, and if he can continue the momentum that he's on, because everything that he's really been in of recent and generally throughout his career has been really good. So see if he can keep it going.
Speaking of Michael, did you hear he's directing Creed 3?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not too sure how I feel about that. Everyone's
got to take their first shot at some point. So he's done everything else.
Yeah, but Creed. You got to get that right. You got to get Creed right. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I don't know.
And that's the film that he actually. When they actually announced that he was going to direct it, the studio emphasized the fact that he obviously very much loves that. Jumping in as an actual cash grab is something that he's grown up in. He's integral to the series, so I think he's going to do his utmost to do it justice. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
I still haven't seen the second one. I've only seen the first Creed film.
Second one's okay. Second one's decent. Not as good as the first. It's definitely decent. It's worth a watch. Definitely.
You got to watch anything with Drago in it. You got to say Drago. Anyone from the Drago family gets a free pass.
He dies.
If he dies, he dies. Dani, out of the Oscars, because you obviously, is there any one in particular that you're most looking forward to, film-wise?
It's got to be Nomadland for me, because I'm still really annoyed that I didn't see it at London Film Festival. Due to all the messed up world scheduling of dates. The rest of the world saw this film like 3 months ago and I still haven't, so I'm very annoyed. But yeah, it's been sweeping the board at everything, so I'm very intrigued to see it. It's out already, so it's not an April release, but I'm watching Judas and the Black Messiah tonight, which I'm also very excited about.
It's very good. Yeah. It's really good. You'll enjoy that. I watched that about 2 weeks ago, I think. Okay. Really good. Really enjoyed it. The acting in there is top notch, so I think you'll really enjoy it. It's really good.
Okay, so what
sorry, quick one for Dani. Like the Oscars, they're not doing it in front of a audience, are they? Are they like going to be bouncing all over the place?
Oh, good point. Yeah.
So it's a live ceremony without an audience, but they're not doing a Zoom thing. They've kind of controversially told all the nominees, you either come or we're not going to hear from you. But they're not doing a Zoom phone-in country.
How's that going to work?
You either come or you don't get that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be curious to see how that works, to be honest.
I mean, I'll be honest, I probably won't bother watching the ceremony without all the sort of excitement of the whole thing. I don't really see the point, but be interested to see. It's a very diverse nomination list this year, so there's some exciting stuff in there.
Okay. And one more movie I'll say. It's at the very end of March, but Kong. Godzilla versus Kong.
Actually, yeah.
I know that's coming out next week, I think.
I'm actually put it down as April.
Next couple of days. Isn't it the end of March?
I think they put it down for April for UK. I think end of March for I think it's down as April the 1st. I think. Hold on. Stand by.
Okay. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm Team Kong all the way. The trailer looks great. I weren't the biggest fan of. Well, to be honest, I've not been the biggest fan of at all. But I loved Skull Island. So Kong all the way. But I've heard early reactions, that the action is tremendous. Action is really, really good. The human element of it isn't great, but the battles and the action and the fights themselves, I heard, are outstanding. So I'm really.
To be fair though, Kalvin, like the human elements, the ones that really got a lot of criticism from Godzilla, because there was too much human element. All of the previous remakes that have come out recently, there was too much human element and not enough actual action, not enough monsters. So I'm happy that they get to doing away with the human element, and giving us what we really want. I mean, anyone who's watching a Godzilla versus Kong film wants to see Godzilla and Kong fight. All of that other human stuff is superfluous, and let's just get down to action, and that is what we're here for.
Cal, it says April 1st for Godzilla versus Kong.
Cool.
April 1st, and I think I'm with you. Cool. Team Kong, definitely got to do.
Godzilla's gonna kick that ass.
Bring it.
Godzilla all day, every day. He's too powerful. It's overpowered.
There was another movie that was coming out, which I'm going back and forth about whether I'm going to watch it. It's called The Unholy. Now it's a horror movie, and I'm not a fan of horrors, but Mystery forced me to watch some horrors a couple months ago. I'm going to pay for that at some stage. But it interested me reading up about it. Something to do with somebody being visited by the Virgin Mary and she performing some sort of miracles, but it's not too sure whether it's a good person or a bad person, and I don't know. It intrigued me, but me and scariness don't really go too well together. So Dani, that's on you, babe. Go for it.
I hate horror films. Hate them.
All right, I'm with you then. With you. Matt, that's yours, my friend.
I'm scared, but I will take one for the team.
But when he said Virgin Mary performing, I was wondering where you're going with that statement. I was wondering where you're going with Virgin Mary. I was sure where you're. Sorry. I was just wondering. While I got you guys here, actually, I'm talking about April. But it's the last month with everything going straight to streaming. May, cinemas are back.
I'm so excited.
Cinemas are back in May. So this is the last month we're going to be doing this home streaming business, and it's going to be back. Are you still got your Unlimited, Dani?
Yes, I do. I've also been in regular contact with the Prince Charles Cinema, so I will be there probably the day they reopen.
Yes, I'm gonna hit it hard. What's the first? I don't even know what's the first time I'm going to see it, but definitely looking forward to May. It's going to be the one. Cinemas are back.
Very much.
When's Black Widow coming out?
July.
That'll be moved.
July.
They
moved it.
Actually, that is a good point to kind of lead into this. Obviously, we've been in lockdown for over a year. It'll be interesting to see how people's viewing habits have changed. With that being a premium release on Disney Plus, premium dual release, it'll be interesting to see how many people choose to stay home and watch it via Disney Plus or other means, or if they do actually go back to cinemas. I would love to see a bounce back. I'd love to see people go back to the cinemas to actually watch that. But it's one thing to watch, because if it isn't well received in cinemas, then it could ultimately lead to even more streaming releases down the line, and as a purist, I do not want that. I want to go back to cinemas.
Matt, like I told you, I want to see Scarlett on the biggest screen possible. I'm going IMAX. Put your IMAX together.
Did you guys see the Suicide Squad trailer? I don't know if you're into that, Dani.
I have seen it. Yeah, I might watch it. It's got enough weird shit in it that I like. You can trust James Gunn to have pulled out the most, pointless, weird characters. So I'll give it a go.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I love King Shark. I think that's voiced by
Stallone.
And Stallone.
Yeah, the voice of King Shark. I was shocked.
Yeah,
it's Sylvester. Yeah, Rocky. As I'm talking about Creed, very apt. But yeah, I was shocked to see that. But the trailer looks really good.
Right, we've done that.
It's your birthday coming soon, right, E?
Oh shit! Hold on, let me do it right. April. How can I forget? The most important thing in April.
And did you hear that there's a new Jason Statham movie with Guy Ritchie?
Oh yeah. What's that about?
Statham and Guy Ritchie.
I'm a Statham guy all the way, so
I really enjoyed The Gentleman, which I think that came out after Aladdin, before I can't remember, but if that was his last film, it looks like he's back onto form. But yeah, Statham and Guy Ritchie very much up for that.
You know what? Very much getting Wrath of Man. Yeah, that's it. Guy Ritchie, Jason Statham, Wrath of Man. What do you think of Justice League?
Okay. This is my thoughts. Justice League was a much better movie than the 2017 one. Much better, a million times better. The 4 hours run time didn't feel like 4 hours. It actually went by really quickly because I think the story moves along nicely. I loved Wonder Woman in it. I think Zack Snyder, whatever, knows how her role should be. She's very much the warrior in this one. Really enjoyed that. I prefer Affleck as Bruce Wayne. I'm not a fan of him as Batman, but I like his Bruce Wayne persona personally. The Flash, Cyborg, much better story, makes much more sense. Now, as you all know, I'm the biggest Superman fan. Love Superman from day dot, but Superman was shit. There wasn't really much more from the 2017 movie in regards to Superman. They added on a little bit more, but I don't think it did very much for his character. The whole reason why he was wearing the black suit, really and truly, there was no reason behind it. And that's what I think upset me quite a bit, because you could have done a lot in regards to that, the comics and all that stuff. There's a reason why he wears the black suit. In here, they just made him put on the black suit. Why?
Sexy, innit?
I don't know.
Sexy.
I mean, he looks sexy as well. I mean, Henry Cavill, don't get me wrong, if I was a woman, fuck the woman, I'm a man. Shit, he's sexy as hell. But yeah, I felt let down by Superman's bit, because I don't think much was added on, and there was not reason behind the black suit, and I was really upset about that. But the movie on a whole, I think much better. I like that they had it in parts, so you could go and come back to it if you needed to as well, which was good. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I think they're saying that's the end of the Snyderverse now, which I'm a bit upset about. I'd have liked to see his part 2 and part 3. I love the little joke a bit at the end, where they had a little back and forth with him and Batman. I did enjoy that a little bit, and it made me want to see a lot more of that version of Jared Leto's Joker.
Yeah.
On the whole, it's good. Dani, I know you're not into it, but I would say give it a go. It's not bad, babe. It's worth it.
It's like trying to give a kid codling or oil. It's like, no.
I just don't think Zack Snyder is a good director.
That's right. I think he can direct action really well. When he was doing the Amazonian women, that very much reminded me of 300.
Which I think is a terrible film. I just stuck out. There's no point. You're not gonna win me over. So
300.
I will say I haven't heard a single person who hated the original cut say that they now like it from watching the recut version. It's only people that already wanted to see it that have enjoyed seeing it.
I'm sorry, I can't get past the 300 in a minute.
Not good though, is it?
Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Matt, E, on to you. Damn, that hurt, man. That hurt.
Ooh, wee. Matt, I know we've spoken a lot already about Justice League. I kind of feel like we've been going for like a couple of days about it. That's why I said I feel like I've talked it out. That makes any sense.
Yeah, no, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Yeah, we have, but there's always more time to discuss it. It's been years in the making. I'm just happy that Snyder's vision was able to be seen. It's a moment in cinematic history that was quite seminal in terms of the fact that the fans made this happen. I can't think of any precedent where such fan power has created this and made this happen. And yeah, it was just beautiful to see everything come to fruition. I personally never thought it was going to happen. I never thought we were going to see it. But to see it, to have it so widely released, the 4 hours for me absolutely flew by. It wasn't a film that dragged, it was action-packed. I do feel, though, in Joss Whedon's defense, that obviously he had the edict from Warner management to create a 2-hour film. If you tried to chop Snyder cut into 2 hours, you're not going to get a film as epic as this one was. And obviously, knowing he was working under those restraints, I feel it's unfair to just paint it as binary a choice as Whedon's was awful and Snyder's was great, as if Snyder had absolute creative control. He had no time restraints. He could do whatever he wanted with it, which was obviously going to result in a better film. He also had that kind of revisionist hindsight aspect to it, where he could see what went wrong, what went right, and actually correct it. But that said, it was a brilliant film.
And that brings us to the end of this month's edition of Most Wanted. Thanks for joining us. Hope you've enjoyed as much as we have. I'd like to say thank you to Matt, Dani, and Cal for joining me this month, and hopefully they will do so again next month. Until next time, this is Mysteree saying, we talk film.